Hello students, as we have completed our chapter, we are going to do the exercise of this chapter, that is urbanization. So first question is that what is urbanization? So for first question, you have the answer in page number 46. So in page number 46, first point, urbanization is the process of urban growth that leads to greater percentage of the population living in towns and cities. Okay, so this will be the answer for first question. Second question is that three historical processes have shaped modern cities in decisive way. Mention the processes. It is in page number 41. Open page number 41. So here you have in page number 41 answer 2. Three historical processes have shaped modern cities in decisive ways are: first point, the rise of industrial revolution; second point, the establishment of colonial rule over large parts of the world; third one, the development of democratic ideas. Okay, so 3 points are there. Now next question, name any two earlier industrial cities. It is in page number 42. First you write two earlier industrial cities are, page number 42. You have the answer Leeds, Manchester. Okay, this is the answer for 3. Leeds, Manchester. Now question number 4 is that state any 4 factors which lead to earlier industrial cities. It is also in page number 42. So you can write from the question first, 2 factors which led to earlier industrial cities are. Question number 4, for that answer, the agricultural revolution and industrialization. If you are writing point wise, write first point agricultural revolution, second point industrialization. Okay, only 2 points are there, agricultural revolution and industrialization. Okay, now fifth question, name any two colonial cities of India. From the question you write two colonial cities of India are, page number 42, Bombay, Calcutta. Okay, Bombay, Calcutta, two cities. Next question number 5. Okay, question number 5 is over. Question number 6, mention any two factors responsible for the growth of Bombay and Calcutta. Okay, question number 6. So from the question you can write two factors responsible for the growth of Bombay and Calcutta are, page number 42. You have here cottage industries declined. Okay, or cottage industries declined and land rents rose. Okay, or else you can even write like this, decline of cottage industries. Okay, you can write decline of cottage industries and land increase in land rents. Okay, rise in land rents. Okay, so this to answer, you can write cottage industries declined and land rents rose, or you can write decline of cottage industries and rise in land rents. Okay. Next, come to the next question, that is seventh question. Which is the most urbanized continent of the world? North America. You will continue from the question. North America is the most urbanized continent of the world. Eighth one, which is the world's largest city with respect to agglomeration? Answer is Tokyo. Tokyo is the world's largest city with respect to agglomeration. Next, ninth question. Name any two mega cities of India. Two mega cities of India are Delhi, Mumbai. Next, 10th question. Define satellite town. Satellite town you have in page number 45. Satellite, here future of urbanization, in that satellite towns are smaller municipalities that are adjacent to metropolitan area. Clear? So this is the answer for satellite towns. That is question number 10. Question number 11. Name any two satellite towns of India. So from the question you write, two satellite towns of India are Delhi, Kolkata. Okay. Next, 12th question. Name any two cities which have made to list of small cities declared by the Indian government. It is in page number 46. Kochi in Kerala, Ahmedabad in Gujarat. Okay, these 2 points you can write for question number 12. Okay. Next, section B, first question we'll see. State any four features of urbanization of the 19th century. So from the question you write, the four features of urbanization of the 19th century are page number 41. So in page number 41 are, first point you write, the rise of industrial revolution. Second point, the establishment of colonial rule over large parts of the world. Third point, the development of democratic ideas. And for fourth point you come to page number 42. So here fourth point you write like this: the agricultural revolution, and the enclosure movement. After enclosure movement come to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth line. Okay, as led to growth of modern cities. Okay, see how you have tried the fourth point. The agricultural revolution and the enclosure movement has led to the growth of led to the growth of modern cities. Okay, once again I'll repeat fourth point. The agricultural revolution and the enclosure movement has led to the growth of modern cities. Clear? So write the answers, like I'll repeat once again the page numbers. So section A, first question, answer is in page number 46. Second in 41. Third you have in 42. Fourth you have in 42. Fifth answer is in 42. Sixth answer is in 42. Seventh answer is North America. 8th answer is Tokyo. 9th answer is Delhi, Mumbai. 10th answer is in page number 45. 11th answer is Delhi, Kolkata. 12th answer is in page number 46. Then exercise B, first answer is in page number 41. So students, everyone look at the video properly and write your answers correctly. Okay, write the chapter's name, number, date, everything, and write neatly. And even I told you to draw the picture of smart city. Smart city full you have to draw, everything you have to label. And for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, only this picture is enough. This orange color is there, no, that is enough. Okay, or if you want full also you can draw, no problem. Okay, thank you children, have a nice